non-communicative competence was first introduced by Dale Helms in 1972 as a response to Noam Chomsky's ideas of linguistic competence. While Chomsky emphasized the knowledge of grammar, Helms argued that communication is more than just grammar. It's also about knowing when, where, and how to use language properly. In other words, communicative competence means the ability to use language both correctly and appropriately according to context. In the context of TFL or teaching English as foreign language, communicative competence is considered the ultimate goal of language learning, helping learners use English fluently and meaningful in daily communication. Okay, we next in section is component of communicative competence. According to Knowles and Swain, there are four main components of communicative competence. First is grammatical competence. This refers to the knowledge of vocabulary, syntax, and pronunciation. It enables learning to form correct and meaningful sentences. And second is sociolinguistic competence. This is understanding how to use language appropriately in different social and cultural contexts. For example, how we speak to teacher is different from how we speak to friends. And third is discourse competence. This is the ability to connect sentence and ideas logical in both speaking and writing so that communication is coherent and makes sense. And fourth is strategy competence. This is about using strategies to overcome communication problems. For example, using gesture, paraphrasing, or asking for clarification when you forget a word or phrase. Together, therefore, competence build a learner's ability to communicate effectively in any situation. So, the next in implication for English teacher. So, what does communicative competence mean for English teacher? There are several important applications. First is teachers should create a communicative classroom where students use English actively. Instead of focus on only grammar drills, students should practice speaking and interaction. And the second is the focus should shift from accuracy alone to fluency and meaning. Making small mistake is okay as long as communication happens naturally. And the third is teachers can use authentic tasks such as role plays, interview, and group discussion that simulate real-life communication. And finally, assessment should also be performance-based, for example through speaking tests or project presentation rather than just multiple choice grammar tests. Okay, we next. Classroom activities. To develop communicative competence, teacher can use a variety of interactive classroom activities such as first is information gap activities, where students have different pieces of information and must communicate to complete the task. And second is role play or simulation, which allow learners to practice real-life situations such as ordering food or doing a job interview. Third is group discussion to help students share ideas and negotiate meaning. And fourth is problem-solving tasks to encourage teamwork and creative language use. And last is project-based learning, where students use English for real-world purpose, such as creating a class magazine or conducting interview. These activities promote both language use and confidence, which are key to communicate competence. And next is the role of the teacher. The teacher role in communicative language teaching is also very important. Instead of being just a knowledge provider, the teacher acts as a facilitator, and motivator. Teachers should encourage learner autonomy, give a constructive feedback, focus on meaning, and create a safe learning environment where students are not afraid to make a mistake. Remember, making mistake is part of learning to communicate. Okay, so that's all for me for communicative competence. To conclude, communicative competence is the core goal of English teaching today. It combines grammar, social awareness, discourse, and strategy into one meaningful ability, the ability to communicate effectively. Teacher must therefore design material and activities that help students use English not only correctly but also confidently and appropriately in real life. Thank you for your listening to me and see you again. Bye bye.